Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Bear Alpha. But this time we're doing something a tad bit different. Me and Lightningg are going to be discussing our Bear Alpha and Bear Star and Bear BA Beta series.
Yeah, because we have some decent theories about them that we've come up with over by playing the game for a while.
Yeah, and some of them that I thought of are a bit more out there.
Yeah.
Lightningg did pretty good.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
so I gotta say, we are ready to discuss our series for you guys. So,
I don't know if you guys agree or any additional things you might add or just any information. That would be great if you guys could let us know.
So, we'll get started with our theories. So, me and Lightningg agreed on this one together. That Sam and Default are brothers.
I mean, like the Steam Bear and the Default Bear.
Yeah, they're in Bear Star and Bear Alpha. I mean, except for Sam, who was removed, but still, like, Default is still there. So, could Default be brothers with Sam?
I'm pretty sure this one's true. In the Bear Discord, it also said, Scuba Raptor told me that it said in the Discord that they were brothers. So
yeah,
or whatever. I don't know. I remember where you said it, but
I think it was on the Bear Wiki.
Oh yeah, the Bear Wiki usually has some. So how usually is accurate. So
yeah, and our next theory that we have is quite an out there one. Our cheese cult theory.
Yes, I know that sounds ridiculous, but hear us out, okay?
Yeah. So if you look at the map monochrome, you'll notice that these people are in a line all around, like
the whole map is
just
filled in a circle.
Yeah, and the one particular group of people stands out to me the most.
Yeah.
Which is the guys that are standing right near the cheese. That's the group that stands out to me more, and I also feel like the cheese has to do with the cheese bear, because if we go down into the shop and look at cheese, its description is all hail the cheese bear.
Like, come on, it's a dead giveaway.
Yeah, and look, it's not made by anyone, so it can't be anyone like, I want to add a bear that's circled with cheese. Cheetah Man made this bear. So, most of the bears that he made are the most lore-relevant bears. So, that's why I think cheese is like that. And then, another theory is that Mallbear created Monochrome.
Wait. Before we move on to that, I do have one more thing for the cheese theory. We gotta look at the Give Me the Cheese puzzle.
Yeah, that too.
Because I believe that the bear that is the bear that's on the Give Me the Cheese puzzle is the cheese bear, because he just says "Give me the cheese" like so aggressively.
Yeah.
Like, why did he say it like that? And then his eyes just glow red when he gets the cheese. Like,
yeah.
Why? I think maybe if you give him the cheese, maybe that's the cheese that's surrounding him. I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, and I have two more things about the cheese before we go on to the Mallbear and Monochrome theory.
Yeah.
The Winsleydale. It says, everyone knows that survivors are made of cheese.
Yes, like
some of the things.
A hardcore believer. I think he's just a hardcore believer.
Yeah. And, for some reason my kill effects aren't... Oh, there we go. If you look at the cheese kill effect, it says, before you give me the cheese, you must become the cheese.
Yeah, that's also very sus.
Yeah, it really is. And, like, I want to show you guys something in Final Hour. here. So there is a secret room in this that me and Lightningg found a few days ago, and there is something in there that I think has some lore to it.
Oh yeah.
Even though I'm a bear, I am going to show you it, and it still works if you're bear. And if you guys want, you can test this out for yourself. I'm also going to start bringing up some theories afterward about what I think it means by what it says there. Because it says some pretty strange things that I, like, not like inappropriate or anything, just things that just don't really seem to hold that much sense.
Oh, by the way, one more thing about the cheese theory. I believe Mulbear is the leader of the cheese cult, just like sorry.
I feel like it's Mulbear or the cheese bear. That's the leader.
Yeah, I think they just worship the cheese bear. Oh, hello, I'm here. Please don't kill me.
And then if you tap it, it says, "Well, you found it." Well, actually, you haven't.
Whoa.
You found the hint.
A hint? To what?
Yeah.
Very sus.
I know what you're looking for and where to find it. Wealthy.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means and all, and that's what's really stumping me. Once again, thanks for playing this game, whatever that name is. So, my theory is about that is, you found the hint. I feel like that could be that could tie with the theory of, like, I'm gonna get to this later and all, so, I feel like it ties to the theory of the, Sam's resting place room. Because, like, you found the hint. There's something in there and he's asking for some sort of hint of some sort. So, like, I feel like that's what it is. So, that's what I feel like is what it is.
Yeah. And so the bear or the bear creature looking thing, that's on just the image that is shown could either be one of two things. One, it could be Sam. It could be Sam maybe dying or being born or something.
Or maybe Sam dying.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And then another thing that it could be is it could be one of the bears turning into Glitch or Mulbear, because it looks very glitchy and corrupted, like Glitch Mulbear. So it could also be that.
Yeah, but I feel like it's most likely Glitch.
It's probably is most likely Glitch, but it's possible that it's Mulbear.
Yeah, but I feel like the most, like, reasonable out of the three that we think it is Sam.
Yeah, I think that would make sense. Like
it
Sam dying.
It makes a lot of sense.
I think it's Sam dying, personally.
Yeah, like, I feel like it is Sam, and I feel like it's just him dying.
Yeah, I believe. So, what theory shall we talk about next? Let's not talk about that one.
We have a lot more theories. So we're going to bring up a lot of them.
So, there is one that I do want to talk about that I have came up with and I think is very plausible. It's a theory that the bear universe, the Roblox bear universe, is connected to other universes such as Baldy, Slender, Club Penguin, etc. Now, I believe this because there's just two giveaways. One, the Baldy bear. There's actually, if you didn't know, there was a bear that was released a long time ago, and it's literally just Baldy. Not the Baldy bear.
Like it's just literally an image of Baldy from the actual Baldy's Basics.
Like, how could that be possible? Like, no other explanation. That could explain it. And one other thing is the spherical bear. It looks very cursed, and its description is what is the real
different reality.
Yeah, so I think that it's connected to other universes. Because I'm gonna list all the bears that could be like this theory.
And one that I personally think can also be it is dithered. It's 2.5th dimension.
That's true. It could also be that.
And the anime bear. There was
the
one
jaw
that
bear.
I wanted to bring up that like it had a description that I wanted to bring up. I think it's a secret bear. I'm gonna check my secret bears. Mole bears, I feel like also has to do with the Wicked Witch, which we'll get to in a bit. There was a bear's description that said something somewhere went horribly wrong, which I think goes with the list of.
It's part of another thing that we'll talk about next.
Yeah, which I also believe has to do with the like what me and Lightningg call illegal bears. I feel like they had some sort of corruptedness in the map lab.
Yeah, because maybe they're making bears or experimenting with them. This is part of another theory. Before we talk about that, again, let me just finish up the alternate universe theory. Some bears that are examples of this, such as the Slender Bear, the Slender Universe, the Baldy Bear, the Baldy Universe, and the Baldy himself, Miku Bear, which is actually the bear now, the anime bear, the anime universe, and what other bears? The Jaw Bear, the like XXX Tentacion universe, because that's what he's referencing, and the Club Penguin universe, the Club Bear, I mean, and much more. And there's also theories that other people have made saying that this game is connected to FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
And they've also said that there's a portal to the Club Penguin universe in this game. That is a theory. I don't know about how that could be true at all, but I think my theory about that is very plausible because it connects to other people's theories, and it would just make a whole bunch of sense.
And one of the theories that me and Lightningg have is the connected maps theory.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
So there are a few maps that I feel like have too much of the same texture to not be connected. Like you guys will see in the thumbnail of this video. Like, I don't remember what it's called, is connected to Hospital Nightmare.
System Crypt. Because
System Crypt and Hospital Nightmare have the same exact textures in System Crypt, there's a wall that's cut off, and it has the same white color and burn marks as in Hospital Nightmare. So like I feel like those have something to do with it.
Yeah. And the bear spawn area in Hospital Nightmare literally looks the exact same as System Crypt. I was bear on Hospital Nightmare one time, and I thought, oh, that's System Crypt, cool. And then I wandered out a little bit, and I'm like, oh, it's Hospital Nightmare.
And also, another bit of theories that I have is these paintings.
Yeah.
And look, there's a ghost right here. But, like, look at these paintings. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, I think this goes with people's, FNAF theory. That looks like the puppet.
It does. It actually really does.
I think that's like a corrupted Sam or something. And I think that's the Ito bear, the Ito, or whatever his name is.
Yeah. It's an old removed bear. You guys didn't know.
Yeah, but Aito is also, I have to say, probably the original bear, like the first bear to ever be made. Because if you look at it, it's very, like, ruined and beat up.
Yeah, it is. If
And,
you
like,
look there Alpha Ido, you'll see what we're talking about.
yeah. Like, if, like, this episode will probably join into Bear, Star. And, we have some theories about Bear Star as well.
Yeah, we do have a couple. But we've been playing Bear Alpha more and longer than Bear Star, so.
Yeah. So, you can bring up the next theory for us.
Oh yeah, we were talking about before. Morris's description. Something somewhere went horribly wrong.
Yeah, that something somewhere went horribly wrong.
So, I call this the lab okay. I call this the lab experiment theory because, like I said, the Morris's description, and this could be the cause for a bunch of different bears, such as arm ears, wobble, dinner bone,
Bob,
yeah,
Bog
also,
Rob,
Spider, Rob, and many others, probably. Maybe even Doggo and Patten could be part of this theory, or the undead coming zombie. I don't know about the undead coming zombie. We might have to talk about that in another video. He's very also mysterious, but yeah.
And I feel like the bucket head is really just a stupid bear or something.
Yeah. Also, I'm bear.
Cool, me too.
Oh yeah, it's one bounce. Never mind.
So, and like, there are so many more things. Oh, someone has the cheese bear too. So, yeah, like, look at this bear. Like, it really runs my theories insane. So, on Monochrome, I have to say, I think that Mallbear is the creator of Monochrome.
Before we talk about that, we have to let's finish talking about the map connection theory, because there are a couple of maps that are connected that I want to talk about. One is Lab and SOS. I think SOS is a lockdown version of Lab, possibly because of the bears.
I actually have a theory about SOS that I want to talk about. I think SOS is underground.
That would make sense.
I think it's like under Lab. Like it's directly under Lab.
I think Lab is SOS.
Yeah, I think like they're both the same building, but they're underground.
Yeah, I think they're underground. I think that Lab used to just be the lab, and then they created like the radioactive or nuclear like wobble and arm ears and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it went into lockdown, which then made SOS.
Yeah, and also, there's a skull which you're gonna need to find for
secret bear.
For one of the secret bears called Unwell. I will put a picture on screen. So Unwell, I feel like that skull is one of Unwell's victims. And,
that makes sense.
Like, there's, like, it's hard to explain some of these theories, and, like, we're coming close to the end. I feel like these games, like, take place in the 80s.
That would make sense, also.
Due to the 8-bit bear.
Talk about the timeline. There are some other maps that are connected, but I think you get the point, so if you guys want to hear other map theories that I have, let me know in the comments and I'll tell you, but I think you get the point, so I'll just let Scooper have to talk about his timeline theory.
I feel like all the games have 8-bit. I used to think Bear Star took place in the 70s, Bear Alpha took place in the 80s, and Bear Beta took place like Afterlife or Hell. So then I feel like this like all the games have like the 8-bit, but I still feel like Bear what's it called? Bear Beta is still Afterlife, Bear Alpha, and Bear Star.
Yeah.
So I do think that Bear Star and Bear Alpha take place in the 80s because they both have 8-bit.
Yeah, that would make sense. And the 8-bit destruction in Bear Alpha
is back to the 80s.
Notice the word back.
Yeah.
Just say. So, because this game could take place later in time in the 80s and whatnot. Because it says back to the 80s.
Yeah. So I feel like it might have taken place like maybe in the 2000s or something. And then it was and then like this I think could go with our separate realities theory as well. Could this be a separate reality from Earth?
It could.
Like I just thought of that one. I have no context of it because like
it could be.
I just learned about all that. Like I just thought of that. And then there's a room thing. Like if you go over to this dude right here, like this guy, and walk up to him, it says, "Ye who dares to look at the room of the wicked witch will find the answer." We showed that in our Bear Alpha Secrets video. And then if you die, there's a bunch. I'm gonna go into my inventory to show this. If you die, there's a bunch of random symbols. Look familiar at all here? And an error screen. Look familiar? And then, but what intrigues me the most is that the room is called Saint Samuel. Saint Samuel. And there's a bear called Sam. And there's a bear called Sam.
A very interesting detail.
And like I feel like that's some sort of it's related to Sam in some sort of way. Like I'm not sure how, but like that name is too much to not be.
That's on purpose, obviously.
Yeah. And like, are there any other theories that you want to talk about, Lightning?
Oh yes, I do. There is another theory that we have not talked about that we have. We have to talk about Mallbear. He's such an interesting bear.
Yeah. Like look at Mallbear. Look at that.
That's not normal, let's say.
Yeah, and one real quick thing about Mallbear and Vector. I feel like the room where you get those two secret bears is a different reality again. Like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And like I feel like that, and then I also feel that Mallbear made monochrome because there's the only functional thing in that map is a TV. Everything else is corrupted or people worshipping cheese.
Oh, yeah. One more thing I want to mention. I do want to mention something else. If Mallbear created monochrome, and monochrome includes the people worshipping the cheese, that could mean Mallbear is related or part of the cheese cult. Yeah. Well, that's why I think Mallbear could be the leader. That's why I said that earlier.
This is a really out there theory. Maybe Mallbear isn't glitched. That was a very old theory. We don't think that anymore. But
yeah.
But one thing that I do think is maybe Mallbear is the cheese bear, but its cheese disappeared. And like I don't know that I just thought of it. It's a very out there theory. I don't really believe it that much. But like I mean, there's so much lore to this game.
Like there's so much, and this is just Bear Alpha. We have to go into we have a couple theories about Bear Star. We haven't played that game that much, but we do have a couple theories on it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we will, see you guys in Bear Star. Welcome to Bear Star. We are currently in Bear Star. Currently, everyone is fighting in a round called There's No Place Like Home, where you have to fight
Cyborg Sam.
Yeah, you have to fight this cyborg Sam. So, Lightningg, here, you can discuss your theories.
So yeah, like I was saying before, so there's that wicked witch thing that we were talking about a little bit ago. If you type in the code correctly, which we should have showed you how to do in the Bear Alpha Secrets video that we will upload soon, or will already be out, it leads you to a place where you have to walk up to an NPC, and then it teleports you to an obby. And I think Mulder created that obby because if you fall off the obby, if you fail the parkour, it gives you an error screen with a no sign, with the red thing with a line, and it says just a bunch of random stuff, and it seems very glitchy and corrupted and Mulder-like.
Just like Mulder. And, like, I showed that, like, Mulder's description is just a bunch of symbols.
And it also puts there's also a bunch of symbols in the obby.
Yeah.
And if you fail. Oh, while we're on the topic of the obby, when you complete the obby, it will ask you for a code, right? And the code we showed you correctly in the secret or alpha video. And once you put that in, it says I don't remember exactly what it says actually, but if Scuba Raptor could put that on screen right now, what it says. I think it says I don't remember what it says actually, but it is very mysterious. It's very very warlike. It's just it was such a really mysterious thing, and yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to say. It was just very interesting. I wanted to note that.
Yeah. I'm actually I have an idea. So, I have an idea. Could that date be the date that Bear was created? Or, like, added into Bear Alpha?
Could be.
Alright, so I'm gonna look up, when was Bear released?
Okay. And I'm gonna talk about Bear Star for a minute. Bear Star has some unique maps, right? And it also has the same maps, but they're a little different. I feel this because it evolved over time. Because Bear Alpha would come after Bear Star, which would make sense because the maps are a little different and revamped here in the two different games. So
yeah.
I feel that would make sense. And yeah, so that's why I feel the maps are different. Scoop Raptor, if you have any other theories for Bear Star, let me know.
Okay, this isn't about Bear Star, but I just found this out. Mulber's submission name is a helpful fellow that offers free cheese and bear coin, completely scam free.
Oh yeah, I did see this on the wiki. I saw a comment saying Mulber was adware.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. That would explain why he says that. Mulber is a piece of corrupted adware.
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually.
And appearance, Mulber is one of the more odd-looking skins in the game. Obviously.
Yeah, I agree.
There are a lot of theories that I have, maybe that date is the date when Mulber was maybe released into the game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure and all, but, I don't really have too many theories about this. Because, that's really all I'm going to include for this episode. So
yeah, we will be making a part 2 to this video because there's so many unanswered things about this game.
yeah,
Next video will probably expand on in the theories here and probably talk about the puffles, which what are they? We'll talk about them in the next video.
yeah. So now I have prepared something for this video that's kind of special.
What's that?
So, me and Lightningg have actually created some bears for this game. Well, Bear Star and Bear Alpha. So I decided to add in some lore behind these bears, like tell our lore behind them.
Okay.
So Lightningg, choose out some of the bears that you made and tell their lore.
Okay. I have no lore that has that in them, but I'll just come up with them on the spot.
Yeah. Like, I made a sand bear and a papyrus bear, and again, alternate universe. So yeah.
Alright, let me just pull up some of the bears I made.
Yeah, we have made a lot. I made a bear.exe, and again, I'm gonna make that like one of like the first bears to ever be created for like their experiments, because like basically he's ripped to shreds and all, and me and Lightningg have planned on making a video of us making our bears.
Yeah,
Oh, and another theory while Lightningg is choosing out some bears. Those puffles are actually from Club Penguin.
Oh, really?
Alternate universe.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Because I searched up Club Bear to make a bear the other day, and puffles popped up, and it said, and there was a picture that showed the puffle from Bear Alpha and a puffle from Club Penguin, and they looked so similar. And then over it said same with a question mark.
Makes sense.
So yeah, like again goes with our alternate theories thing, with our alternate universe thing.
I haven't really made that many bears with some lore, but I have made some Minecraft bears. I made a wither bear and a diamond armor bear. That could just go to the alternate universe theory. I made a Jeff the Killer Bob and a Smile Dog Bob.
I made a Huggy Wuggy Bob and a Huggy Wuggy bear.
Okay, yeah, that could go into the alternate universe theory. We don't talk about the Jeff the Killer Bobs. You haven't seen them, but they were terrifying, and you never want to see them.
So guys, one day me and Lightningg will make a video of us making our bears. I really only have 3 bears that I'm gonna talk about. Actually 4, because I see them on here. Actually 5 bears, sorry. The Among Bear, which is an Among Us bear. Alternate universe. Bear.exe was like one of the original creations and was built for like killing or something. But then was like corrupted and was left behind and locked away until it finally got out. The Sand Bear, alternate universe. Papyrus Bear, alternate universe. Gaster Bear, alternate universe. So, yeah.
Indeed.
Okay, so, yeah, those are our bears, and also, and like, those are also our theories. I mean, we don't have that many for bear, and, like, there's 2 Sams here, and there's also 2 and there's 2 drawing bears, and there's 2 Bobs.
I'm one of the drawing bears.
Are you the one right here? Oh.
I'm the one that's on the green pole.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, this is me.
Yeah, there's some Sams here, And yeah, those are all of our Bear Alpha series and Bear Stars that we've come up with.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we'll release a part 2 eventually.
Yeah.
Like we can't just make a video with like one theory, so we're gonna come up with multiple new theories. Write all of them down as we bring them up, and then write them into the next video. So yeah, like this is where we're gonna end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
If you guys have anything that you wanted to add, any theories for yourself, be sure to let us know in the comments, and we will respond.
And I'll write them into the next video.
Yeah, we might even include them in the next video if they're not good.
And I hope that the Secret Bears video helped you guys. If you guys were able to get Vector and Mole Bear.
Yeah, because that video came out.
Yeah. And so I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Bye.